introduction, and thank you all for the attendance. I can see the numbers are growing now. This is just to take you through the journey of getting the exams to Cairo. When I was first appointed as the FRCR Global Ambassador for Egypt 3 years ago, more than 3 years ago, one of the interview questions was, what do you want to bring to the job and what do you want to bring to Egypt? And my first answer was get the exams to Cairo. At that time, it wasn't that easy because of the number of examiners, especially for the 2B, because the backlog was in the 2B exam. But luckily, well, I'm not sure, but this is the only upside, I think, side of the pandemic, is that the 2B exams, or all the FRCR exams went online to overcome this problem of the pandemic. And I think this created the chance for exams going globally and especially for Egypt. There were lots and loads of meetings and talkings and emails between the presidents of the Egyptian Society of Radiology, Professor Tarek al-Dayasti, and the president of the RCR at that time, Dr. Dixon, the executives, Tanya, Oliver, and the international committee, and Patrick, the global manager, the RCR International Committee, Rami and Dr. Joanna, the exams committee, myself, and a group of Egyptian radiologists as well. So we all went into discussions on how to bring these exams forward and how to take this step. And I think we were very lucky to get the first 2B exam as a pilot in last year, in November last year, 2021. We had the 2B exam in November. Last time we had 25 candidates after signing the Memorandum of Understanding between the Royal College of Radiologists and the Egyptian Society of Radiology. And then we had loads of virtual online meetings, and we still do the online meetings. Professor Tarek and myself from the Egyptian side, and the exams committee and admins from the RCR side. We still do the virtual meeting every 3 weeks. We have a WhatsApp group for emergencies on the week of exams, and on these days of exams, we are all holding our mobiles in our hands, and any question or any problem, any IT problem gets solved instantly. So it's hard work, but it paid off. This is our progress, and you can see that in 2021 we had a pilot exam. This wasn't agreed until the memorandum wasn't signed and agreed until we passed the pilot exam in November last year. We had 25 Egyptian candidates. It was ring-fenced on Egyptian doctors, so only Egyptian doctors were allowed to get into this exam. The success rate was, I think, above 75%, which is as high as the UK success rate, I think. The gold medalist globally was from Egypt, from Alexandria, my town, so I'm very proud of that. After this, we signed Professor Tarek and the Royal College signed the Memorandum of Understanding, and then we got the exams running. So this is what happened this year. Currently, we had 2 Part 1 exams. The first one was 35 candidates, and the second one was 50. The 2 Part 2A exams, again 35 and 50. And we had one 2B exam last month, and we had 35 candidates in this exam. Now, exams now are open on the system, so anyone from any country can apply. So we had candidates from overseas, from African countries, from Arab countries, and I think there was, one candidate from India as well. So it's open for everyone to come to Cairo and do their FRCR exams. And fortunately, next year we will have 3 Part 1 exams, 75 seats each. So we are going from 85 this year to 225 next year. Same for part 2A, going from 85 this year to 225 this year. 2B, we're having 2 sets of exams next year, 50 candidates each, so we're going to 100 candidates of 2B. So we started last year with 25. Next year we'll have 4 double this, we'll have 100 candidates, and Tanya is promising us for more. Not next year, maybe the year after. And the Royal College is working hard to increase the number of examiners. This is the main obstacle, is number of examiners. So they are working hard to increase the number of examiners and hence increase the number of exam settings. So hopefully we'll have more and more collaboration with the RCR to increase the number of candidates and number of settings here in Cairo. And that's it. Thank you very much.